Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to JT's Toy Box. That's right, you're in my box. So kick back, grab something to eat, grab something to drink. We're going to be talking some toys, and I think you're going to want to relax while we're doing this. So, toy talking, here we come. One of the first toys that we're going to talk about today, and I stocked up on, was this Mr. T, the Ultimate Edition of the WW. Target had these on clearance. First off, they were $30. $30. Even if I wanted them, I couldn't afford them. Not at $30. But I have to say, for the $30 mark, they did throw a lot of perks inside. I bought 4 of them, but I'm not going to tell you that I paid $30 for it. Guess how much? Guess how much? You ready? JT, you probably spent what? It was probably like 20 bucks. No, that's a pretty good deal though. 20 bucks, for Mr. T. Look at him. He's got cloth goods on him. He's got a necklace change. He has a ball cap. He's got this exercise stick, which can be used as a weapon to strangle somebody. All this stuff is removable. He has a total articulation of butterfly joints and ball hinges in all the right places. So, did you spend $20? No, I didn't spend $20. I didn't spend $15. I spent $9 and some change for Mr. T. Which, for that matter, why not get 4 of them? So I do. I have this one right here. He's going to be out of the package. It's displayable. You can take his ball cap off. He also has a head change, which I have in my pocket right here, and a couple hand changes too. So this is, I think, a really good deal. Go to Target if you have one in your area. Check out these wrestling figures. Price them. Make sure you're getting the cheapest deal. And I can't beat staying under the $10 mark. For Mr. T, every single day. Now, also, too, why would you get 4 of the same guy? Well, sometimes there's profit to be made, and you've got to take advantage of it. I look at Mr. T as a television film star, not only just a wrestler, but he is a personality. A lot of people collect Mr. T, including myself. I have a small collection, and I've also had more in the past of some of his memorabilia. But he's just, overall, he's always kept his life clean. I think he sets a good example for a lot of young ones in a very charismatic, artistic kind of way, I guess you could say. And I remember he always used to say, stay out of school, stay in school, and do not do drugs. And I'm pretty sure he was a part of a lot of really good kid groups growing up because he was a role model. So I was really happy to find those. And like I said, you can go to all your Targets all day long. You're going to find them at a really cheap price. And spend the $10. You'll be happy you did. On the wrestling note, I also picked up this character here, Stacy Keibler. One of the guys at work told me she's a wrestler. Well, it looks like she's a dancer or a really naughty secretary. But in any case, I bought 5 of these. These were marked down to $6 and some change. And she doesn't look like a fighter at all. But I'll tell you what, this is why I wanted her. The body alone is a really good sculpt. It is a very short skirt, but all in all, I'd have to say that they really did a good job on the thighs, the legs, all the way down to the ankles, and then also the caboose back there and all the chest. It's a really good figure. So what I plan on doing with this particular figure, you pop that head off right there. You take one of your Marvel Legend action figures. You pop that puppy off. Now, the ball joints are a little bit different, but all you got to do is take this figure and pop that head on it. And now I have a Psylocke in civilian clothes, maybe undercover or doing whatever she does best, and it is just a whole nother head sculpt on a body swap. So this is totally awesome. I dig this all day long. Now, like I said, the ball joint, it's not compatible. It's a little bit smaller, the ball joint here, than the hole that's in the head. But a little silly putty or some blue tack will take care of that just fine. Now, here's another alternative. It's like, JT, why'd you buy 5? Well, I also have several other figures that are female. I have a Jean Grey and the Cuckoo Sisters, and then also I have the Shield Agent. And then you take the same body, and with a little tack, you can put that head on it. Actually, you know what? Hold on. No, with a little bit of tack, you put that head on it. And so anyway, here you go. Now you have this chick right here with blonde hair, and it looks phenomenal. And it's a really cool figure body in order to use for all these different head swaps. Now you can also put her head swap head. She has two choices. She had the long hair, and then she also has the head that's all bunned up. And also what I thought was cool is she comes with these cool glasses. And so I don't know if you can make that out. I'll use my shirt as a reference. See how small that is? Look at those little tiny glasses. So small. And that cool. That is a cool accessory. I mean, I can use that now for any single figure that I want. So there was a few other things she came with. She came with a pointing on each finger, a pointing hand, right there, and a clipboard. Clipboards really don't do me any good, but guess what? They could come in handy for any doctor that you may have, like Reed Richards. He now has a new accessory. Or you can even get that new lizard figure, the Doc Connors figure, and now they have an extra accessory. And I kept her under $7. So I got 5 of her. I'm super excited about the hands, the head, the accessories, the body. It's really good fodder. And I really suggest that you go and get those before it's too late. Now, let's move on to the Jimmy stuff. I found not just this guy, not this just this that can't even talk. Not just this guy, but we also got this one too. Look at that. Aren't those cool? Now, these right here are Warhammer Marines, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I am not a Warhammer connoisseur, but I love the designs. These are so versatile in almost any toy line. I highly recommend anybody who wants to army build these to do so. I'm going to take these out of the package. I'm going to display them. I'm going to play them with them, and I'm going to buy more of them because, I mean, these guys are just super, super cool. And this one has horns. I've never seen this one before. I picked them up for 20 bucks over at GameStop. Look at that. Cool. Really cool. I have a couple of red ones here in the back. You can kind of see up here. I got quite a few. That's my robot section. I have red ones and I have unpainted ones. And I'm just super, super happy to find these both at my GameStop. I wish they had 3 more. But then I would be broke and I wouldn't be able to do anything else. So with that being said, we covered a lot of the toys that I wanted to show you guys. I did get another package in the mail. This one right here came all the way from Buckingham Avenue, Gilbert, Arizona. If that name isn't all over the map. But this is a person that I was able to purchase some Star Wars Black Series Stormtroopers. And I think somewhere I missed out on the Stormtroopers because they're selling them for like $10, $15, and I got these for $8 a piece. So somewhere across the nation, these Stormtroopers were being clearance, and I missed out on them altogether. And so anyway, I'm opening this box. It's a shoe box that the guy sent it to me in, which is going to go, sorry for the noise, straight into the trash with the recycling. But these are from the Stormtroopers that you'll find in the new wave. And there's the Andor, if you watch that. And then also, I believe, Mandalorian or Book of Boba also features these Stormtroopers. And these are the carbonized versions. Why they're popping up all over the social media, like Facebook Marketplace, they're just super cheap. And I'm finding them that people are carrying them all across. So maybe like the Mr. T's, maybe somebody just kind of like bought every single toy that that whatever company that was selling these had, and is making a good profit on them. I mean, obviously, if they're selling them for $8 a piece, they must have got them cheaper to make profit, because the shipping was free too. I just paid the tax. So for 2 of those, I gotta say, I would. There's if he still has 2 more in stock, which I believe he did. I'm gonna go ahead and order them. I ordered those like 3 days ago, and they're already here. I am shocked they came so fast. And so while we're on these Star Wars notes, I also went to my local GameStop again today, and I bought these 2 guys. They were on clearance, and that's why I picked them up. These are not necessarily my favorite kind of stormtrooper. If they are even a stormtrooper, they're a guard for the Senate, and I remember them being red, but I'll take blue. And the reason being, you're like, oh my god, is the body. Just like the girl over there in the short skirt. I'm going to take him out. And then what you do is you got this cool armored body. He's got this cool back plate. He's got the groin plate. He's got the shin guards and some cool padding and stuff. And then it looks like he even has a small little pistol over here. And so what I'm planning on doing is just, if it comes off, and it should, is popping this head off. Watch I break it. Oh, watch I break it. That's okay. I paid half off. I believe that these were clearance. So maybe a little boil and pop. Yeah, that's a technique that you use. You put it in the stove, boiling water, and then let it set for a minute, and then you pop that puppy right off. But this one is a little harder than I thought. So much for being super strong, even with the lantern ring on. But these were $26.97, and that was 50% off that. So I paid about $13.50 for each of these. And what I want to do is just take that head, put another Mando head on, or even a Stormtrooper head, and I got a whole nother figure. Because I'm just not really a big fan of this guard look. But it's not bad. Maybe if I even had a cloak, like a blue cloak or any other kind of color cloak, this would be a little bit better. But I can see why they had the big old cloak hiding most of this body, because there's not much to it with this helmet on. I just don't like this helmet, but for the price, I can make a custom. So anyway, that's what I found today. It was a really good day shopping. It was a little chilly. The weather is getting cooler. It's getting darker sooner, and I was able to enjoy a really cool movie with my folks. Went and saw that new Buzz Lightyear. So very entertaining, funny. There's some things in there that are not like the original Toy Story, for sure. And so I am still a big fan of the first Toy Story, always will. But a little insight to the background, I think, is what they were trying to do with this. And I think that the guy who played Captain America, I forget his name right at the moment, but good old Steve Rogers, he did a really good job doing the voiceover for the Buzz Lightyear. So anyway, with that being said, you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and even share this video with somebody that you know and who is also a mutual toy lover. Thanks for checking in, guys. Have a wonderful day.